Hi, my name is Samantha Abercrombie, and I am presenting my Quality Improvement Initiative implementation of a postpartum depression screening protocol for NU 715 Innovative Leadership and Collaboration in Healthcare. The mission, vision, and values for the organization where the Quality Improvement Initiative took place include to provide high-quality care and coordinated services that improve the health of the community. The vision is to be the community hospital of choice, consistently recognized for clinical and service excellence, and values include safety, compassion, integrity, excellence, innovation, accountability, diversity, and inclusion. The vision for practice is to integrate best evidence-based practice to enhance patient outcomes by improving the identification of PPD and increasing referrals to case management. The vision aligns with the core values in that the protocol provides high-quality care that will improve the health of the community and the patients. The Quality Improvement Team consists of your team leaders, which is the DNP student and Director of Obstetrical Services, and the committee is made up of your stakeholders, which are your nurse educator for the obstetrical unit, charge nurses, and 2 staff members that volunteered to be part of the committee. Responsibilities of the Quality Improvement Committee consist of assisting in developing the PPD screening protocol and educating staff members on the clinical manifestations of PPD and the screening process. The meeting structure will consist of a team-based approach that encourages open communication. Weekly meetings will be held every Tuesday in the director's office with the option for a virtual platform meeting as well. The process will be reviewed by the unit director and nurse educator after implementation each year prior to the annual skills fair. The issue identified in the organization is that there is currently no PPD screening protocol in place, and this does not meet the guidelines established by the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecologists, also referred to as ACOG, that recommend all obstetric care providers complete screening for PPD with a validated screening tool. PPD is a global issue as it affects hundreds of millions annually, and it's estimated that 13.4% of women experience PPD in the United States. Alabama has the highest percentage of PPD in the United States, as 23.5% of women experience PPD. The purpose of the Quality Improvement Initiative is to implement a PPD screening protocol and improve the identification of PPD during the postpartum period and increase referrals for PPD to case management. A protocol and policy will be developed as part of the plan of action that will guide PPD screening. The PDS cycle, also known as Plan, Do, Study, Act, will be utilized during the implementation phase. Training seminars will be conducted for nursing staff that includes the clinical manifestations of PPD and training for implementing the PPD screening tool. Postpartum patients will be screened for PPD 24 to 48 hours after delivery of the infant, and case management referrals will be ordered for patients that score greater than 9 on the PPD screening tool. Implementation of the PPD screening tool and protocol will not require any financial cost or specific resources to the organization. Early intervention for postpartum depression will decrease healthcare costs by decreasing healthcare stays related to postpartum depression. The protocol will enhance patient outcomes by increasing early identification and promoting early treatment. Protocol compliance will be evaluated by completing chart audits once weekly during implementation by the DNP student. The number of positive screens and case management referrals will be documented. Performance measurement will be evaluated using a quantitative design and will include the total number of postpartum patients screened with appropriate referral to case management before discharge. Chart audits will be completed weekly during implementation to ensure nurse compliance with the screening protocol. The total number of case management referrals after project implementation will be compared to the total number of referrals before implementation. Project updates and education will be presented during training sessions, weekly staff huddles, education boards, and monthly staff meetings. Stakeholder meetings will be held weekly to communicate project updates and results to staff members and hospital leadership. Postpartum nurses will communicate the postpartum depression screening process to patients prior to the PPD screening. For this quality improvement project, education will be presented during training sessions, staff huddles, and monthly staff meetings. Flyers will be distributed throughout the unit to alert staff of training sessions, and the knowledge to gain during education will be the clinical manifestations of postpartum depression, the process for the postpartum depression screening protocol, and the mental health resources for postpartum depression that will be available to patients. PPD screening data will be collected during implementation using a validated postpartum depression screening scale. Screening results will be entered onto a data collection sheet and then entered into the electronic health record. Evaluating the effectiveness of the project implementation includes the total number of case management referrals after project implementation and comparing that number to the total number of referrals before implementation. Stakeholder meetings will be held weekly during implementation to discuss the quality improvement plan process and data results. Staff surveys will be completed post-implementation to evaluate the staff's perception of how well the plan was implemented. These are the references for today's presentation. Thank you.